I guess you love movies. I do too. Hi guys, and welcome back to another classic movie review, and today we're going to be talking about All About Eve, one of the great films from the 1950s and Hollywood's golden era. It stars Bette Davis and Baxter and George Sanders, and is about a theatre diva who, as her career goes on, becomes more and more paranoid about her age. And during this time, she takes a young fan under her wing called Eve. But before too long, Margot realises that Eve isn't as fresh-faced and innocent as she seems, and is actually a conniving upstart trying to steal her glory. Now, what did I think about All About Eve? Now, I was expecting to like this film going into it. It's new on Netflix. I've seen all good things about it. It's got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's a classic. From anyone I've heard, it's a great film. And, well, I agree. It's brilliant. It's one of the best films I've seen in a while, and I really can't rate this film high enough. So this is why I think All About Eve is a fantastic movie. Well, firstly, Bette Davis as Margot, the theatre diva and great actress, is fantastic in this movie. I mean, she's brilliant. She is so iconic. She has great lines of dialogue. She's really charismatic, and she's got an incredible screen presence. Watching this movie, this character is so powerful on the screen, and I really enjoyed her performance a lot, because even though her humour and her cynicism and her kind of sarcasm throughout the film is really good, really sharp and razor sharp, she also has some real good sensitivity and sentimentality to her character, regarding to a character called Bill, who they're kind of on and off relationship with throughout the film, is very integral to her as a person and her as a character, because it kind of shows her reasonings for her continued career in the theatre and what she really wants to do, and how it's kind of covering up her real ambitions of life. And I really enjoyed her performance specifically. I thought it was really great. And Baxter plays Eve, and that's a very different character and a very different performance. It's a great foil for Bette Davis's character, and I really enjoyed her performance a lot, playing that innocent type at the beginning, and almost too innocent for your own good. You're looking at her and you're like, yeah, I don't trust you. And as the film goes along, you understand her scheming and how she's completely heartless and doesn't care about anybody else but herself. And all she wants is to get to the top. She doesn't care who she hurts and who she stabs in the back as she goes along. And a character specifically that's very interesting in this case is George Sanders' character, who's a theatre critic who helps Eve become as successful as she does through his reviews. And she, by the end of the film, is trying to even take him for a fool. And he pretty much tells her that, I got you here, and I know things about you that that aren't true. I know that your backstory that you've told me isn't true, and that I can expose you, and I can destroy you. And it kind of shows that Eve's idea of alienating everyone to get to the top, stabbing everyone in the back, really it comes back to bite her in the end. And by the end, a certain scene will definitely show that, but I won't go into it obviously if you haven't seen the film. But really, overall, the performances are fantastic. They're really layered. I really think there's a lot of great characters throughout this film, great ensemble cast. There's also a very early performance from Marilyn Monroe in this film. She's actually very good in the small time that she's in it. It's not a very important role, not very big or anything, but she's very good while she's in it, and you can, it's sort of the start of her meteoric rise to become a star. But Bette Davis is definitely the star of this movie. There's a lot of other good performances, as I said, but Bette Davis is probably the best. I think that the script in this movie is really what makes it great. It's brilliantly written. It's razor sharp. The dialogue is fantastic, cutting. Some really great insults in this movie. I mean, probably some of the best movie insults are in this film. But and all of the actors really deliver these lines so brilliantly, and I think that's what makes this film so good. Because some of the lines are really powerful emotionally, some of them are cutting and funny, and some of them are just really well written, and I really enjoyed the script specifically in this movie. It's also pretty well shot as well, good black and white cinematography. That's not really what you come for this movie though. It's really the script, the characters and the performances that really make All About Eve a fantastic movie, and overall I loved All About Eve. It's brilliant, a top-notch Hollywood drama, and I'm going to give it 10 out of 10. So there you go, there's my classic movie review of All About Eve. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, drop your comments down in the section below. Do you like All About Eve? What's your favourite Hollywood movie of the 1950s? For me, it's pretty difficult to make that decision, but I'm probably going to have to go with Vertigo on that one. My favourite Hitchcock film, and I truly love that movie. But All About Eve is brilliant. And hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Goodbye.